It's not uncommon to have one car manufacturer have two brands to try and set their products apart. So you've got like Nissan and Infiniti, Toyota and Lexus, and so on and so forth. But sometimes the lines kind of get blurred because their products have more than a few similarities. Changan, on the other hand, has decided to draw a very clear line. Changan for internal combustion engines, and then you've got this, the Changan NEVO for everything electric. It is a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle with a price tag and range that'll shock you. Now, if there's something about the Q05 that seems oddly familiar to you, well then 10 points Gryffindor, because it's essentially a CS55, but in this sense, it's electrified. You got it? Here, let me simplify it for you. The V logo of Changan equals internal combustion engine. This logo equals electrified drive. Got it? Underneath, you have, well, two mills, so to speak. You have a 1.5 liter gasoline engine and an electric motor, which is both mated to a dedicated hybrid transmission. Now, it produces, get this, 212 horses and 330 newton meters of torque, which is already impressive enough. But Changan claims that the batteries alone can run this car up to 125 kilometers. That's just pure EV. Now, combined with the internal combustion engine, you can travel 1,000 or more than 1,200 kilometers. Man, I don't care who you are. That's impressive right there. The Changan NEVO Q05 plug-in hybrid is bound together by a minimalist design philosophy. The front clip easily conveys it's an electric vehicle devoid of a grille, coupled with slim DRLs, not just horizontally on top, but also vertically on the edges of the bumper. Load-bearing roof rails up top can carry up to 30 kilograms, repeaters and cameras can be found in the side mirrors, and chrome accents surround the sport-sized windows down the side. This top-end ID spec comes with 19-inch two-tone aluminum wheels wrapped in 225/55s, which house disc brakes all around and sits above 180 millimeters of ground clearance. A signature of Changan products, a unique shaped spoiler can be found atop the rear door. When the power tailgate opens, it's a flat lip with a generous 475 liters with the rear seats up and 1,415 liters with the second row folded. Rear seats, leather and cushioning has a lot of give, quite comfortable really. There is no center tunnel, so putting a third passenger might not be a very big issue, which is cool. That's my normal driving position. Headroom and legroom is pretty decent actually. Toys back here include two USB charging points in the center that are type A. You have one air vent for everybody at the rear, and then you have a center armrest with two cup holders. Not to mention, you also have ISOFIX tethers for safety and a share of the panoramic roof. Power seats can get you into your proper driving position very, very easily. You are met by a very large 10-inch LCD screen, full color by the way, as your instrument cluster. The steering wheel does not impede your vision of it at all because it's a flat top and a flat bottom steering wheel. With buttons on it to control your cruise control, your audio functions, and your voice function as well if you want to mess around with that. Now, in the center, you have a 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system that is full color, obviously, and it has your 360 camera. Also, to add, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Below that, something that Jack will love is that there are air controls immediately that you can get to. Not audio, but air. However, they aren't your physical buttons kind of a thing. It's sort of like a touch panel kind of a thing. So it's capacitive. Underneath that, you have a wireless charger. If I can find my phone, I could use a charge. Put it right there. You have two cup holders that appear out of nowhere. Drive modes, electronic parking, and a large box with, hey, I found the key. Want to see it? That is what the key looks like. More space can be found here underneath, large enough most definitely to put Jack's bottle. And there also you will find your 12-volt socket. That's right there. Earl, can I borrow your wet finger and stick it in there? Or your USB port. And finally, you have your drive mode.
You forgot something.
What?
The passenger seats are electric.
Ah, yes, they are electric. Now, speaking of electric, the drive modes, there is a full electric that I said that it can travel 125 kilometers. Then there's the range extend mode. And then there's the IEM, which is Intelligent Electric Management. Energy management. Sorry, Intelligent Energy Management. My bad. Thank you for correcting me, Earl. Which is to say that if you put it in that system, it's the car that will figure out what particular mode of driving it should be, let's say, for example, adapting to be able to regenerate as much electricity as possible. If you're on the highway and you're on full throttle, then obviously it will let you go and drive properly. But if you're driving slowly, driving down the hill, perhaps not in a rush, then the car sort of like understands and should be regenerating as much electricity back into the batteries as possible. In short, wais. That's a term that's too old for you, Earl.
You know what else rhymes with wais?
What was right? Why?
Prais.
Price! Oh, Earl's on a roll. Price. Okay, let's get to the price right now, Earl. The car is currently being launched as we publish this video at MIA. So I am authorized to tell you that the Q05 starts at 1,259,000 Philippine pesos for the lower variant SE, and then this top spec ID comes in at 1,449,000 Philippine pesos. Both vehicles obviously come with a 5-year warranty for the vehicle and an 8-year warranty for the battery. Now before I go, I'll leave you with two things. Number one, for buyers of the Nevo this month of April, you can get up to 66,000 peso discount. That's not coming from me, that's coming from Changan themselves. They told me to tell you. The second is the color of this car is putty gray. Now you'll want to see it in the metal, so to speak. So head on over to the Manila International Auto Show. See for it yourself because I'm being honest with you, the color is actually a trip.